BBC investigation has revealed a schoolgirl who fled Britain to join the Islamic State group was smuggled into Syria by a Canadian intelligence agent. Shamima Begum left London along with two friends when she was 15. She met the agent, Mohammed al-Rashid, at a bus station in Turkey in 2015, and she is currently challenging the removal of her British citizenship, arguing that she was a victim of trafficking. A forthcoming BBC podcast on this story, I Am Not a Monster, has been investigating all of this. It's presented by Josh Baker, and Josh joins us now. Josh, there is endless fascination about the story of Shamima, as you know. Right now, it is the #1 story on the BBC News website. But can you take us back, remind us of what we know about Shamima's journey to Syria, firstly?
So Shamima Begum was 15 when she left East London with two school friends. That was back in February of 2015. They took a plane to Istanbul where they met a people smuggler, and they then made their way through Turkey to IS-controlled Syria. And once there, they disappeared until about 4 years later, where Shamima emerged from the ashes of the so-called IS caliphate. Now, at that point, the British government decided that Shamima Begum was a threat to the country and removed her citizenship. And since then, she's been in a detention camp in northeast Syria.
And in the investigations that you were doing as part of your podcast, what have you uncovered?
So the man who facilitated Shamima's journey through Turkey is called Mohammed Rashid. Now, we have obtained a dossier of hundreds of pages of information about him. And what it reveals is that he was part of a highly organised IS people smuggling network. And as well as moving people, he was also documenting evidence of their IDs. So he was keeping records of the people he helped. Now, he says in an interview with authorities that he was doing this in order to pass information to the Canadian embassy in Jordan. He basically claims that he had two sort of handlers there and that he was working as an agent for them. We have been able to speak to a senior intelligence officer who has confirmed to us that Mohammed Rashid was indeed providing information to Canadian intelligence.
Where is Mohammed Rashid now, Josh? What's happened to him?
So Mohammed Rashid was arrested in Turkey not long after Shamima Begum made it to Syria, and he's been in jail there ever since. It's been about 7 years now. It's unclear when he will be released.
And you've gathered all of this information. It's going to be in the podcast. Have you managed to put it to the various authorities, the UK authorities and the Canadians?
We have, yes, as is the way with matters of national security. Both Canadian intelligence and the British government have said that they do not comment on intelligence and security matters.